So last time we got our fully built motor back from Nissan, we picked it up with Frank, brought it over to the shed and put it back into Carroll. It took all day, but the motor's in, mounts are bolted up, drive shaft's in. We got a lot done that day, but there's still quite a few things to button up before we start this thing. I'm still waiting on the tune from Enjuku, so while we're waiting on that, we're gonna finish up the rest of the wiring, wire up those gauges, and see what else we can finish up throughout the day. Shout out to Adam LZ. Three-legged cat. Sailing through the streets in my big boat. Just kidding, it's not my boat. It's Desiree's boat. Oh, scary traffic. Just made it back to the shed with Carol. This is how we currently left her when we left last Saturday, putting the motor back in. We got the motor in, we got the drivetrain, the drive shaft bolted up. We've got the lower harness is wired up. Now we just have to wire in all the top wiring. We still have to plug in the rest of the wiring harness, wire for new temperature gauges, put in our radiator and fill fluids, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, we're just waiting on the tune, so let's see how much we can get done today. So the motor is in. Like I said, we have everything wired up. Engine mounts are mounted, engine mounts are bolted up, trans mounts bolted up, drive shaft is in. Like I said, we just gotta finish out the rest of this wiring here that's all kind of loose, and we did some of it yesterday, but we still got to put the radiator or radiator in, fill fluids, and gosh, she's so close. First thing I get to do is push it out so I get more light. Unfortunately, I had classes today, so it's gonna be a busy weekend ahead of me, so the only time I'm gonna get to work on it until possibly next week is gonna be today, so let's see how much we can get done. So one of the cool things with my rebuild I got to do was put in this oil filter relocation kit. I think I'm going to try to mount it down low. That way it's next to my drain plug, so it's going to be make it like 10 times easier to change the oil. I'm not sure on specifics on whether it's beneficial to mount it straight up or facing straight down. If you know, let me know in the comments below, and make me a little wiser. Make us all a little wiser, so. But for now, let's get cracking on this wiring. Someday I'll upgrade my coil packs. Alright guys, when you're lining up your belts, you want to put them too tight, but you don't want to put them too loose. So I give it about an inch of play, just so you're not too tight, you're not too loose. It's going to give you good tension. So I think we feel pretty good there. So don't forget to tighten up your tension bolt. Yes, this car still has AC. So as you guys saw, Andrew was just here to help me put the motor together, or put everything else together, and just give me a hand kind of buttoning things up. And I think that's something that's really cool about the car community is it's really easy to make friends and have those kind of friends who will help you out drop what they're doing, just come out and give you a hand just to put something together. They just want to hang out with their car people and have a good time. And I just think that's something really cool about the car community. I'm not saying the car community is the only kind of place that kind of brings people together over this camaraderie, if you will, over cars. It's just, I don't know, it's super easy, and it's just really cool to kind of be able to see that and be part of that. So shout out to you, Andrew, you're the man. Anyway, it's been a couple hours. We got most of the wiring done. We got the radiator in. It's getting a little dark, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to be out here and how much I'm going to be able to get done. So we'll just see where it goes. I'm sorry I'm not able to give you guys a full in-depth kind of how-to on putting all this stuff in. I'm just realizing how hard it is to kind of film all this car stuff when you're the one who has to do the work. So I don't know, we'll kind of try to figure out some other kind of system for that. We got the radiator in, intake pipes, all the wiring's done. Still gotta mount this up. I mean, for the most part, it's like 82% there, 85. Nah, it's like 92% there. Would you just look at her? So much knowledge.